Hey, so welcome back to Kayak Mods for Fishing, Part 2. In the last video, I had shown different things I've done to this kayak and talked about some future plans. I lost some of the footage for the crate, so I looked for it, couldn't really find the footage for the build. So I'm going to put the crate up here and kind of go through what I've done, much like the last video. And yeah, we'll just kind of go through that. So I wish I could kind of show you the process of making this stuff, but I'll try and explain it the best I can. So let me bring the camera around and we'll take a look at that. Okay, so here's the crate. So the way I have this thing set up, you have the mount here I showed you on the last video. And on the bottom here, I have another piece of PVC which is cut. So this actually snaps on, a little bit larger of a diameter, and this just snaps onto there. So what that allows is for this thing to be relatively level, a little bit leaning forward, but that's okay. And if I need to get in here for some reason, I can. When I originally set this up, I had the wheels on an arm system that kind of swung forward and it swung around, and then it sat on the bottom of here. It didn't work so well. It was a little bit flimsy, just wasn't solid enough. So I actually just ended up screwing on these wheels onto the side. If you haven't figured it out by now, what that does is it actually makes this in kind of a dolly system. So I can just strap this onto the bottom of the kayak and wheel it around. Anyways, with this crate, we have your standard rod holders. I just got two in the front. I'm just going to clip this on. These clip onto these little eye things here. Makes it very, very solid. So it's clipped on there and it can't come off. Pretty much lift this thing up with that crate. So you got your rod holders here. I'm going to grab a rod. So these rods fit in. Obviously it has a reel on there. Let me just grab a reel there quickly. Find one. Just a fly reel, but it'll serve its purpose here. So that just sits on there like that. Got two of those. That way it's a little bit closer than back here. So those rod holders that I had before, I mean, they're back here, your body sits here, it's quite a ways away. Now I know what people are going to say is like, well, isn't that going to kind of dig into your back? And actually it's not too bad. So I'll show you what I did with that. Inside this crate I have this cushion. And the idea of the cushion is that not only if I took this thing off, I could sit on it like a little stool. I took it off the crate, took the crate off the kayak. Or I could flip this thing forward, and what it does is it acts as a bit of an extended backrest. So I lean against here, and it's a little bit more comfortable than, just even without the crate. This thing can be a little kayaks are known for not being very comfortable with the seats out of the manufacturer. So by putting this on there, it makes it a little bit more comfortable. And this isn't a permanent thing, so I can't actually just un-Velcro this and just take this cushion right off it if I want to and use it for something else. So got two rod holders, got the cushion, standard crate. Opens up. It just hinges made out of electrical ties. Here I have a, it's just a PVC pipe that's attached. It's actually got a bottom on it. And the reason being is I could take my my selfie stick, which I'm actually using with the camera right now. I take my selfie stick and I can have it up here, and that way I can look forward as I'm fishing, and it can kind of be above my head. Use that camera. it can be above my head. I'm just going to grab so I have here a little hiking stick that has a little mount on there. So this can actually go in here, or my selfie stick, and the camera mounts on there, and I can see forward over my head as I'm fishing and stuff like that. I do need to find a way to kind of make this so it doesn't turn on me. I don't know whether I'll just maybe put some tape on there to kind of make it friction fit, so to speak, and let it go forward once it's set up. Okay, so that's basically it. The wheels are, let me just undo this. Basically it's just an open crate, so that's all there is to it. These wheels, they turn not very freely now because it's attached to the kayak, but they're bolted on pretty good. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set this on the ground, attach the kayak to it, and show you how it rolls. So there it goes. You just put the crate down there. I like to put that on there just so that it gives a little bit of cushion to help seat the kayak better. Just grab a strap. Try not to be in the frame here. Kayak on the ground. That's where it would be. And you got to kind of position this somewhere even, or wherever it's most comfortable. I like to put it somewhat center. And then I just hook this on straight onto the crate. Yep. That could be a little bit further back, but that shows you how it works. I'm going to move back a little bit, and we'll take it for a bit of a walk. It's on there, a little crooked, but here we go. Okay, we're back. Now, clearly I'm not going to be doing any 4x4ing with this. Let's get this camera figured out here. Okay, so as I was saying, clearly we're not going to be doing any 4x4ing with this thing, but honestly this kayak is pretty light. I can just throw it on my shoulder and walk with it. I have my fishing kit in the other hand, and this is just project stuff. If I have anything heavier or have extra gear, or I just want to have the extra cargo space, I can double duty the crate as a cart, so just makes it a little easier. Or if I have a longer distance, works pretty good. Only thing left now is go catch a fish. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later.